Morning and welcome to the show. I have in-studio guests, which is always fun to have. And I have in-studio guests from three separate places. We have Bobette from Painting with a Twist, and we'll explain that in just a second. I have Taylor from Heart High? Karen from Heart High.
Heart High Show Choir.
Show choir.
Yes.
I always wanted to be in show choir.
Yes.
That's a different interview. We'll talk about that later.
Okay.
And then we have Robert, who is from, don't tell me, Olive Branch Theatrical.
That's correct. Good morning, Tori.
Good morning. So we have Painting with a Twist. If you don't know what Painting with a Twist is, it's a really cool place. If you're an artist, if you're not an artist, especially if you're not an artist, because I think people become artists when they have a glass of wine and start to pick up.
Absolutely.
Am I right?
That is true.
I think we get a little confidence going once we have a glass of wine and we start painting.
That is true.
Bobette, explain Painting with a Twist a little bit. Do you put up a painting and we all try and copy it? Is that how it works?
Well, basically, you start with a blank canvas, and our artists take you step by step from the first step to the very last step, where you're initialing your painting and you're taking home a one-of-a-kind, unique piece of art that you can hang on your wall.
You're being so sweet. Unique, one of a kind. That doesn't necessarily mean it's good. It just means, well, you did it.
That's
you tried. You tried. But we have fun trying because we have, like I said, you serve wine.
Yes.
And listen, you had me at wine. Karen
Yes.
from Heart High Show Choir. Talk to me about show choir. Has it picked up in popularity since Glee, the TV show Glee? Because ever since I saw Glee, like I didn't have show choir. We had choir or nothing when I was in high school. We didn't have show choir.
I would say that it probably increased it opened people's minds to it, and I think it was always there. And I think that it's just expanded. Just the younger generation has seen it on TV, and people that are usually in theater or that like to sing, they were drawn to it.
So you need money for costumes?
So
Trips?
for everything.
Uh-huh.
So Heart High Show Choir is not funded by the William S. Hart Union School District. So they created a 501 nonprofit organization to help fund these children and the program so that it can run efficiently. Mm-hmm. And which is where this interview comes in. We are utilizing Painting with a Twist to help raise some monies to go into the choir funds that cover, there's buses, it's anything you can think of.
Everything and everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
So to be in the show choir program, there are some monies that are dues, but they have the ability to fundraise and not have to put a penny out at all. If you can, there's so many options on ways to fundraise, and this is one of them. Yes.
So I'm assuming Robert from Olive Branch Theatrical, that is why you're here as well. You must have an event coming up to raise money for your nonprofit.
Correct.
Olive Branch Theatrical. Tell me a little bit about Olive Branch.
Yeah, absolutely. We are a nonprofit theater company, and we actually started last year in 2018. We've already done 2 full-scale musical productions, and we actually have one coming up in December. And I think it's important to note that there are so many wonderful arts organizations, charities, non-charities in Santa Clarita, and businesses like Painting with a Twist are the reason that we can exist. We were built on fundraising. Mm-hmm. Fundraising is the reason we've been able to do 2 full-scale musicals within our first couple of years of operation, which is fantastic. So I really want to commend people like Painting with a Twist, who are quite generous in giving back to the community and giving back to the arts organizations here in Santa Clarita. I mean, that's what makes Santa Clarita what it is, right? I mean,
community.
it's community, and it's really the arts. And we're very appreciative of that, but we're really excited to be partnering with them on October 5th. We have our event coming up with Painting with a Twist. Like you said, Tori, I'm a big wine fan. I am terrible at painting, but when I get that, I have that brush in one hand, and I have that glass of wine in the other, and I am Picasso.
Yes.
I'm telling you.
Exactly.
I'm Picasso.
Yes.
I'm thinking that we all are. Are we not?
We all think we are.
But it's fantastic because just like Karen was saying about Heart Show Choir, we have sets that we have to pay for, costumes that we have to pay for, theater rights that we have to pay for, and often we talk about the artistry of theater, performing, singing, painting, whatever it might be. But at the end of the day, it does break down into dollars and cents sometimes, and that's the less fun part to talk about. But that's why we have such wonderful fundraising opportunities like Painting with a Twist.
Well,
like,
see, normally
it's
it wouldn't.
fun.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Normally it wouldn't be fun. It's like, oh, we have to raise money. What do? We do chocolate bars, which, by the way, I'm not opposed to chocolate bar fundraising.
We
okay?
do seize candies.
Hello. First stop would be here. I'd always come here. If
I'm
you
coming.
have any kind of food related fundraising, seriously, call Tori and Kyle. We
right.
absolutely will be on, like, not a problem. Now, Bobette, we want to talk about Painting with a Twist on how not only Robert from Olive Branch and Karen from Heart High Show Choir, they're doing these events, but you want to open yourself up to any organization who may need this kind of fundraising.
That's correct. One of the things that actually brought us to Painting with a Twist, not only just the unique fun in the event in and of itself, is the ability to give back to our community. It really warms my heart to sit here with the two of you and know that we have the ability to help in some form or fashion, whether it's helping with buses or costumes or whatever that may be. It is also important to know that these events are not private events. They're open to the community, and we want to invite anybody and everybody that wants to support them to come, buy a seat, and know that a portion of those proceeds go back to the charity. So we have lots of things on the calendar. We have a Borderline Strong event coming up on Tuesday. Karen's event with Heart Show Choir is on Wednesday. And then, as Robert said, theirs is next month in October. But our calendar is open. We'd really like to fill it up so that we can give money back to the community. So whether you're a nonprofit or just a charity, you don't have to be a nonprofit for us to be able to help you. So whether you're a baseball team trying to raise money to get to Cooperstown, or you are a soccer team trying to buy uniforms, whatever the case may be, Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, we're here for anybody and everybody. So please just reach out and we'd be happy to get you scheduled.
Good point, Bobette. Where do they reach out to? Phone number?
Yes. The phone number is 661-414-6454, or you can send a party request on the website, which is paintingwithatwist.com.
Paintingwithatwist.com. And guys, for you too, because we want to make sure both of your events are extremely successful. Karen, is there a website or a phone number for Heart High Show Choir?
One of the best ways to contact somebody would either be through email. Sarah Anders is the director. She's amazing. And her email address is sanders@heartdistrict.org. And the phone number is 661-259-7575. And you can Google Heart High Show Choir on the web and get access to all the information there.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Fantastic. And Robert, last but certainly not least, Olive Branch Theatrical. Tell me some websites, a phone number. Where can we get in touch with you guys?
Absolutely. Pretty easy. You can follow us on Instagram, Olive Branch Theatricals, Facebook, Olive Branch Theatricals, or you can visit our website at olivebranchtheatricals.com.
And you have an audition coming up.
And we do have an audition coming up September 28th, 29th for our big Christmas show, which is by a local playwright, by a local composer, and that's really what we're fundraising for. So hope to
fantastic.
see you guys out at auditions and on the 5th as well for our Painting with a Twist event.
Fantastic. Thanks, you guys. I appreciate you being here, and good luck to everybody. Raise lots and lots of money.
Thanks,
Thank you, Tori.
And by the way, if those candy bars come close, just let me know. I'm
I'm
right
coming.
here.
I'm coming.
I'm right here.
Go!